And here we go. What's going on, everybody? I hope you are all having a great evening. We are, we haven't done one of these kind of hang out and chat art and pen stuff for a while. And we got a bunch of new inks and pens, and we are going to share some of them with you. So get in the comments and say hello. You can ask questions, we can chat, whatever, or you don't have to do anything, and we'll just hang out and show you some inks and stuff. Um, the two places that I got all this stuff from: Atlas Pens and Smruti Pens. Atlas is in Chicago. Smruti is in Atlanta. Uh, pardon the crunching dog. He is chewing on a bone right next to us.
And I'm in here.
And apparently he wants to do it right here. So that's what you're hearing in the background. Anyway, welcome. And we're going to get through some of these inks. They're pretty cool. There's some really neat stuff. I've got most of them linked down in the description. If you use those links for Smruti and Atlas, either one, you'll get 10% off most things. Dude, he's killing me, man. Anyway, whatever, it's just part of
life.
Part of having to pay. So let's do and then
I don't know anything about these.
No, I know. This is gonna be fun. So this is Wearingeul. It does have shimmer in it.
I know, I shook it.
Okay. So this is Wearingeul
George Orwell.
1984. So let's do this and then put our heads in the box down. Let's put our heads in the box kind of up here. If you have any questions or anything, jump in the comments. In the guitar world, a celluloid pickguard will off-gas and destroy stuff. Is this similar problem in the pen world? I do know that they have more issues with reliability when they get old. I do know that. And I do know that it is flammable.
Ink?
No, celluloid. It's a pen material. It's old pen material. This is going to be a tough one we might have to put a picture of this on Instagram. This is a rusty red with gold shimmer in it. Oh, maybe wine. More wine color, huh? What we typically do is we do a few of these, put them on a page here, and then we will go back after they've dried and look at them. And that's usually how we handle this situation. So that is Wearingeul. Did you need to store them? Do you need to store them differently? I think fountain pens in general need to just be stored in a cool, dry place, sort of like
everything, apparently.
Like everything. Like isn't that everything? Like keep this in a cool, dry place. I think that's pretty much the same. Go for sure.
I'm just doing random.
Just do random. Do random.
It's like our whole life.
This is Diamine Pumpkin. I actually have this in a pen right now, and it's awesome.
Ooh, I have played with this one in your pen.
Yeah, you've seen it in my pen. It's just a bright orange. Orange is tough because orange can be like
way too red or way too yellow
or so light that you can't see it. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I was writing with this one today. I was taking notes with it.
This one makes me think of like a highlighter.
Yeah, but not as
neon-y?
Neon-y, yeah. I was writing with it today. This is
we make up words.
The pen that I have it in right here, and it is it's pretty awesome actually.
It's appropriate for that pen.
Yeah, I actually tuned that nib a little bit. I polished it a little bit, and I opened it up to make it just a little more. Put a little more ink down. And I made it to where it was a little smoother because it's a fine, and fines can be a little not quite as smooth. Oh, this is a cool color. This is
I haven't seen this one.
Waringal Phantom of the Opera.
I love that all their stuff is based on books.
Yeah, books and literature and whatnot. This is a South Korean art ink.
It has green in it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it has green sheen and it has gold shimmer. And this has red sheen in it. Is this used by artists? I try to research for my son with autism. So this is fountain pen ink. We write with fountain pens pretty much exclusively, so I'll just show you for example.
But yes, I use it.
But yes, Brianna uses it for art. So this is a fountain pen that I write with every day. This is a fountain pen that I write with every day. Yeah, and so of course you can ink up pens in any different color of ink. So this is a different style nib, but all kinds of colors. And so we probably have
Millions.
120 colors or something in stock.
Millions.
Millions.
We haven't swatched these either.
Mom and I did. Well, you were working. You just keep working all the time.
I can't help it.
Mm.
Me. Gotham needs me.
Gotham needs me. Wow. Yeah, see how that's got red? Well, once we fill this page up, we'll put 2 or 3 more colors on this page, and then we will show you these colors up close. This is a Sailor ink that I just got yesterday, and actually I have this in this pen, and it is really this pen because it's like an olive green color, and I really, really, really like it. And this is not olive green. The pen's olive green, but this is. This is a Sailor Manyo ink. Sailor is a Japanese company, for those of you that are not familiar. This color shades a lot, but when you use it with a pen, it's actually darker. Than what you're seeing there. Although, if I put it in a broader nib, maybe it would. Cool, I haven't joined your lives before, watching from New York. Handmade by Lorelei. Have we seen your YouTube channel before? I feel like I know that name from somewhere. Welcome. Yeah, so for those of you that don't know or have just found us or whatever, we have a big channel. Probably going to hit 100,000 subscribers this week. And it's a guitar channel, and we do a lot of guitar-related stuff over there, and that's kind of my main channel. And we've just sort of turned this channel into our little off-topic kind of place. We have some various interests. I'm really into pocket knives and various things like that, but we also do a lot of art around here. Brianna draws and sketches and paints and etc. And we have a laser that we do different stuff with. Yes, you may have. Well, I will comment on one of your videos so you know who I am. You'll either see me as Dylan and Leslie. 99% of the time, if you see me on YouTube, you will see my name as Dylan Talks Tone, because that is my big channel, and that's typically what I watch YouTube under, is the Dylan Talks Tone name. So I will make sure that I say hello. That is Waringal Frankenstein, and I really like this color. It's purple with some shimmer in it. What I really like about Waringal's shimmer inks is they are more... They don't jam up pens very, very bad. Mm-mm. You put them in a TWSBIs are pretty easy with the shimmer stuff, but you put it in a TWSBI 580. We got a few 580 ALRs and some Ecos, and you put Waringal inks in those pens, and they rarely ever give you issues. Some of the Colorverse stuff you got to be a little more careful with.
It's pretty.
Yeah,
I like
that is really pretty. And that'll have a bunch of shimmer in it too.
It already does.
Oh yeah, for sure. As it dries.
And we make inks too.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of crazy ink experiments.
Experiments.
Tell you what, you go for the next one. I will rip this off. And I will try to show a little more closely here.
I thought we already did this one.
Oh, maybe.
It's okay.
So the Wearingeul George Orwell 1984 has got some gold shimmer in it. It's got some green sheen in it. That's very, very cool. When you're writing with this, you might not see the sheen as much. I actually didn't know there was green sheen in it until you laid a bunch down. I do know that there's shimmer in it, but I really, really, really love this color. I have it in a 580 ALR right now, and I've been writing with a medium nib, and I've been writing with it, and I really enjoy it. The Diamine Pumpkin I have in my this Benu Talisman with a fine nib, and I really, really enjoyed that. The Wearingeul Phantom of the Opera, I had that in TWSBI last week.
That one's super pretty.
It's really pretty because it's blue, but really sheens red, but very, not like, it's flatter. So like, for example,
not like nitrogen. Isn't that
right. Nitrogen's really shiny. Polar Glow, Diamine Polar Glow is very shiny. This has got more of a matte to it. And so that's really cool. And then I really love Monyo inks because I like the way they shade. And I'm trying to collect, and I really like the darkness that you get around the edges of this color.
I intentionally overlaid it twice right there.
So I really like that. And the reason I really enjoy it is because the pen that I have it in, this is a Franklin Christoph Model 46 with a medium SIG nib in it. So it really puts down ink in a really unique way. And so it really kind of exploits those colors, which I really, really like. Then this is our Wearingeul Frankenstein because it's got some silver shimmer in it. And it's just super cool purple, kind of a blushy purple that is really, really nice. I really like that a lot. All right, so there is round one. And then we've got... And like I said, we got most of this stuff from Atlas. There's a link in the description for Atlas. We also got some of this stuff from Smruti outside of Atlanta. We met them at the Atlanta Pen Show, and they are super cool people. And she messages me every once in a while, and she's like, what do you want to make a video about next?
Oh, I still have to write her back.
I will tell you, I love Wearingeul Shimmers too. I'm using From the Earth to the Moon, and it's amazing. We have that in a sample somewhere. I'll show you while she's putting down TWSBI Royal Purple, which is just a basic purple. This is a pen. Sorry, I'll try not to block you as we're doing this, and I've got purple all over the back of my hand.
Okay,
this is the Endless Captiva in like Murdered Out Black. It's like the blacked out version with the black nib and the black everything. So this review will be coming soon. I've been writing with it and doing some testing with it. Yeah, so it's cool pen. It's got the exposed piston knob right there on the outside, which is interesting. Yeah, it's a cool pen. Apparently I have purple on the back of my hand. So that I got that at Smruti Pens in Atlanta. There's a link to that in the description. I think that pen's like $60. So pretty reasonable, writes pretty nice. Okay, so yeah, so I have a Franklin Christoph Model 45 in salmon, which is that pink. And I've had Hope Pink in it, and I've had Yamabudo in it, Pilot Iroshizuku Yamabudo. And so I got a bottle of Pilot Iroshizuku Mamiji because I wanted something a little pinker. It's really interesting, this ink. It, depending on the paper, it will turn red. It's turning very red right there.
This is very.
It's wild, right?
It's very. It's not very thick.
So the reason I just really like Pilot Iroshizuku inks because they write really well.
They are. It is writing really well, but it's very
It's interesting, right?
watery.
Um,
I don't know a big enough word to make it sound smarter than
watery. They do. They flow really good. It does flow really well. Flowy.
It's flowy.
But it's pink. Ish. It leans more red.
It's got some
shimmeriness to it too, and some little stuff
It
going
looks
on.
almost like orangey on the edges.
Mm-hmm. It's an interesting color. I like it. I have it in my in my Model 45. I really like it a lot. I almost picked up the rinsing glass instead of the bourbon glass. This color. Okay, so on the thumbnail for tonight, I said I bought the wrong color. I really wanted Colorverse Giant Potato. And when I made the Atlas order, I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing. I don't know how I did it. And I ended up getting Colorverse White Sands instead. And for those of you that are wondering, White Sands and Colorverse Giant Potato are state-inspired colors by Colorverse. And so I ended up with White Sands instead.
I don't know if I love that.
I think it's very cool. Wait till it dries. It's gray, right? Sort of gray. But there's like these weird other little things going on there. It'll turn pink. It'll have a little like greenness, like pinky, not pink, but it'll turn like a rosier color. There's also some greenish stuff going on in there. Like, it's a neat color, I think. It's not what I expected. I just clicked on the wrong thing. So, I have another order coming tomorrow or Tuesday with the correct color in it. And I actually have the new TWSBI VAC 700 coming in the new color, too. So,
I like this one.
You will love this color.
I've seen it.
Oh, you've seen it. I put it in your... Yeah.
No, I don't think I have it in anything.
Yeah, I put it in your green... Oh, yeah. I thought I gave it to you and showed you. It's in your Lamy Safari that is the same color.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're right.
So this is Diamine Appletini. It's a fun color. I've been trying to get brighter. I always go blue or purple or browns or dark reds, and I'm trying to go like...
He does buy me greens. Don't let him fool you.
I do buy greens, but like a lot of the ones that I personally put in my pens are...
Dark?
Yeah, they're darker. And I'm like, I'm going to start doing some stuff with some brighter colors. And I'm like...
This is pretty.
It's awesome. Super fun to write with. Yeah, I like it a lot. Diamine Apple...
It looks neon on the thing.
Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, on the screen?
Yeah.
It sure does.
Like I broke a glow stick or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
What?
We should try an ink thing with a black light.
So they make... I'll show you after.
I mean, like with some of our brighter stuff, like...
Oh, I know.
That would be cool.
I know, but there's an additive. Mm-hmm. Yes. It would be fun.
My brain does weird things during live streams. I'm like,
It would be fun. Because if you can incorporate that into some art... That's weird. This is Waringle Captain Hook.
no, it's not.
Oh, it's not? Oh, this is Hound of the Baskervilles. The Hound of the Baskervilles. I love this color. I love this color. This is one of my favorite reds of all time at this moment.
Speaking of Hound.
Of all time. Hey, Hound. Hey, Hound. Come here, buddy. He's like, I'm ignoring you because you're ignoring me. So this is a dark red, of course, because I like dark reds. And this has green sheen in it.
Don't lick my feet.
He is trying to get us to play with the yellow spiky ball. I love this color. This is such a cool color.
This is pretty.
Yeah, it's such a cool color. And you'll see the green come out in it, and it's like, wow.
I want this in something.
Okay.
I don't know what, because I get attached to inks.
Yep.
Very quickly.
That would go good in your Jonathan Brooks with the stub.
My Jonathan Brooks.
Yeah.
My Carolina pen?
Yeah, your Carolina Pen Company. Because it would lay down and you would get the sheen. Yep. All right. What else you got?
This makes me think of like old 90s horror movie color.
Yeah. It's neat, right? Wait till it dries. Wait till it dries.
Oh!
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? It's so cool. Okay, so Captain Hook. You should put Captain Hook next to this one. Because this is actually...
It looks like you got rejected from a club.
What?
With your circle hand.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah. Where were you last night? Oh, I forgot to wipe the stamp off.
Some people do that on purpose, and it's so trashy.
What? Forget to wipe the stamp off?
Yeah. Like, people will come into the bar and be like, I was like, you, like, spilled something on your hand. They're like, oh, no, I forgot. Stupid.
Oh, no, I forgot. Like, you went out last week, and you still...
Right, like, it's a Thursday. What were you doing?
It's a Thursday. They come in at 4 o'clock on a Thursday with a stamp on their hand from last weekend.
Dude.
I did it. I finally did it. I finally actually did it. Leslie, I just drank out of the ink rinsing glass. I finally did it.
I started writing Captain Hook by Captain Hook because I'm laughing at you.
Oh my God. I'm going to have to rinse that down with some Blanton's. We're going to have to make that into a short, I think.
Yeah, I hope
What's the timestamp on that?
Oh, Lord.
Holy crap.
I hope the guys from Texas Toast are watching
20.
this.
They're not. But 22 minutes. Was anybody watching? Yeah, 7 people. Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. So here's we joke about this all the time. We literally joke about this all the time. So we're on my bar. So I have this is my bar. We're in my bar. And we use the bar and we shoot video in here all the time. And so these are just, see this, the ink is in the glass right here. And it's the same exact glass as the glass that I'm drinking Blanton's bourbon out of. And I just reached for it. And I was just like, oh my God, I cannot believe I did that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have a large ink collection? Yeah, probably. I would say with what we've got coming, probably have 120 colors. Something like that. You're going to rip that out. And let me show them while you get the next one. Yeah. And we don't swatch every one of them live, but I wanted to share these ones because they're pretty neat. So TWSBI's is just TWSBI's purple. I would also recommend getting the TWSBI ink set though because it's very good.
I don't want to use a whole different page for this ink. I only have one left.
Oh, you only have one left?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me really quick. I feel like we should. Image settings. There we go. Let's cut the brightness down just a touch so that we can see things more effectively. So this is Pilot Orochizuka Momiji Now this is that white sands that I was telling you about. See, there's a lot more going on there once it dries, and
You might want to do a still of that.
y'all can't see it as well on this camera, but there's pinks and grays and a little greenish.
That looks brownish.
And there's a bunch of interesting stuff going on in there. Popcorn would be good. Diamine Appletini is such a cool color, and I love how it shades. So cool. And it's got a little sheen to it too, which is sweet. This Hound of the Baskervilles by Wearing Gold is probably one of my favorite inks right now. It's got that green shimmer in it.
It's pretty.
It's really a pretty color. And then we've got the Captain Hook by Wearing Gold. That's part of their Peter Pan collection. The bottle's cool too. Did you see the bottle?
Yeah, it has
the little reflecty.
So it's the words.
Yep.
And
then tilt it up.
Hello?
Up.
Aha! Captain
Yeah.
Hook.
Yep. Yep. Pretty neat. All right. Well, just do the last color right next to it right there. Then.
It's my color.
It's your color?
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Ooh. Oh. I must have grabbed that by accident because we've already swatched it, but we will swatch it again because Brianna really, really likes this color.
That's what I used today.
Is it?
I was writing.
I use it a lot. I don't have it in anything right now, but I use it.
This is one of my top 20.
Top 20.
Because I have a lot that I like a lot.
So this is Diamine Holly. Diamine Holly is such a neat color. It's a green, but it sheens red really heavy. It's like the green version of Polar Glow, kind of. Which we also have a bottle of in there somewhere. You know what I did last night? I took all of my ink swatch cards out of my book and reorganized them by color.
I thought we were doing them by family.
Well, you can do them however you want. I don't care. But I
tried it alphabetically.
Alphabetically doesn't work. Because you end up adding too much stuff, and then you have to move too much stuff. Yeah. So what I did was I took the swatch book and I made it whenever the color stopped. So you like put all the reds in there, and then that page is like half full. Then I skipped a page and then went to the next color so that I have room for expansion before I have to move a bunch of stuff. Is the way I did it.
I almost did that in my class.
You almost put ink in your whiskey?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea.
No. Well, it's better than
What are you
drinking?
drinking? You're drinking
Rick Rack salted caramel whiskey.
From that
Second City.
From Second City. Makes sense. All right, so there is Diamine Holly. Diamine Holly's going to take a second to dry. But it's got a bunch of red sheen in it. And
Do you have purple teeth? No.
It's super cool. I like Diamine Holly. And then real quick before we go, I was just going to show you a couple things that we got this week. This is the Banu Talisman. We got this from Smruti Pens. There's a link for this in the description. This is the Banu Talisman in Foxglove, which is super cool. I really like it. I have a Euphoria and I have a Astro Gem, and I really like the Talisman because it's thinner.
We all have Banus.
Yeah, everybody's got Banus. You have Astro Gem, and so does Mom. Yep. And then, like I said, we also got the old this guy here, the Endless Captiva, also from Banu or from Smruti Pens in Atlanta. So make sure you check out the links in the description. 10% off. You get all the stuff. And anyway, that's what we got for tonight. So we just wanted to share all that with you. And I hope you have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. and subscribe and like and do all the stuff. Lorelai will make sure we check out your channel, and I will comment on one of your videos. Don't drink your ink glass.